Hello and welcome, Cancer. It's Adam, your psychic witch with Arcana Mundi. This week we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We are doing a shadow reading. So, what this is a reading to allow us to assess and understand what may be our roles within our connections a little bit deeper. Things that we may need to change, adjust, accept, or, possibly even realize within ourselves that do hinder us from our best relationships. So we are going to look at, either how to come into this connection again with this person, or possibly move forward with healthier relationships in the future. Whatever it may be that you are looking for, we will look at yourselves and see what we need to adjust. So, or what we may need to acknowledge. So, guys, first things first, if you would like to make a donation to the channel, you can go ahead and do that in the description box below. If you would like a more personal reading specific to your situation, you can schedule one through the description box below. There is a Linktree link for that, and the other links for donations. There are deck and tarot oracle card decks in the Amazon wish list, and then there are also is an option for just a financial donation. If you'd like to leave a tip for this reading or whatever you may feel called to do, you can do that in the description box below as well. There's a link for that. So what I am going to do here, Cancer, is we're going to go ahead and get started. If you haven't already, please go ahead and hit the like button. Remember that the like button allows your sign to potentially get the bonus reading that will come out next week. For this week. So this week's readings, whatever reading has the most likes, that sign gets the bonus reading. So we are going to dive right in here. Show me the shadow for Cancer. Show me Cancer's shadow. What do they need to see? What do they need to see? Show me Cancer's shadow. Give me the most important message regarding our connections. Show me what they need to see. Show me what they need to see. Show me what they need to see. Show me Cancer's shadow here. All right. Bride in a cage. Okay, Cancer. So this card comes out typically when someone is over domineering relationships in a controlling manner. Okay, this is your loved one within a cage, and sometimes I don't feel that it's necessarily like bad. I feel like you are doing it out of love for this person. It's like you try to keep them close and keep things, monitored, and, they just might be feeling a little suffocated by you. Um, so keep that in mind. Like, your energy may be a little controlling, um, is at least how they see it when you're in a relationship with them or when you care about someone. Be very cautious that you're not making people feel trapped, okay? And again, I don't think it's like you're maliciously doing this. I think you just care about them so much that sometimes, maybe the lines get a little blurred of like what you can, what is acceptable and what is not. And I also feel like, what are they telling me right now? Sorry, they're talking really fast. One moment. Okay, so be very cautious of your need to control and assess where it comes from, is what they're talking about here. I feel like for some of you, you need to be very careful because you're making someone extremely angry. I'm not liking this energy. Um, if you are in a connection, you may need to adjust this a little quicker because I feel like someone is at a breaking point. Okay, let's get your shadow messages. Let's get your shadow messages. Okay. All right. So, Cancer, you had an extra one pop out, so I'm just going to read it all together because it actually kind of aligns with this. So, I do feel like if you are in a connection or if there's someone that you're focused on right now, you know they're the manifestation of your dream and your wish. You care about this person a lot. You love them. Now, some of them are kind of in this energy of rejecting that with this Four of Cups. They're bored with the situation. They are not feeling what you're feeling. They're not seeing what it is that you see within this connection, okay? It's actually making this person very uneasy. The Three of Wands here, guys, I'm not really sure about what I'm feeling right now, but this energy is weird. If this person is violent, Cancer, be very careful. Okay, like if they've expressed their emotions in a very violent manner before, be very careful, Cancer, because I feel like this person is at their breaking point with this energy of like you not understanding something within this connection. And I think you have good intentions. I think you care about this person. You love them. I don't think that, you're doing this from a bad place. I feel like you just have a tendency to hold on really strong, maybe a little clingy, maybe a little, like you really just like this person's energy and you're terrified of losing them. Um, but but it's too much for this person. They're not. They don't want what you want right now. Okay, and I feel like this is about like making sure that you're not forcing someone to feel what you're feeling. Like you can't force your happiness, right? You can't force happiness. It doesn't work. And this Three of Wands energy, I feel like you're in this energy right now of like wanting to take action toward this person, but also waiting for them to come to you. It's like you can't really decide, but I actually feel like either way right now with this person's energy, I hate to be the bearer of bad news with this, but I feel like either way right now, it's going to be dramatic. Okay, it could be positively dramatic, it could be negatively dramatic, but I feel for some of you, this could be very dangerously negatively dramatic. So if this person is kind of has like a violent streak, be very cautious, Cancer, because yeah, I don't know. And I also just got that for some of you, you're fearing a third party or you're fearing like another person with this Three of Wands. You're afraid of it. You're afraid of the power that someone else has over this person. And I don't feel like it's power that they have over this person. I feel like you're afraid of, well, I mean, kind of, but you see it that way. But it's not that. They just, um, there's a third person in the mix here. Or maybe you're fearing that there is a third person, and even though maybe there isn't, and this person's getting bored of being accused, um, and they're feeling trapped. Ooh, I'm sorry, Cancer. I know this isn't an easy one, but I feel like this will help you a lot. Okay, so we have the Ace of Swords. Show me the shadow. Daughter of Wands. Ooh. Okay. So, Cancer. I feel like you have a pretty strong connection with this person otherwise, or at least you feel so. You feel that this is infinite. You feel that it is infinite. I don't know that it is, because if you notice, this one is not fully connected, right? I feel you feel like it was infinite. They may feel like it's broken. Um, and they want to take some action because they're tired of being in this energy, but they don't know how. And I feel like there's going to be some communication here. Very potentially, this could break apart, especially with the Tower and the Ace of Swords. The tie could be severed. And that could be what we're seeing here with this Daughter of Wands, the Page of Wands wanting to, break free from this connection here. Slithering out of the connection here. I feel like you've pushed this person, if you are in Connect or if you have thoughts of one person while we're reading this. I feel, Cancer, that you may have pushed too far. Okay? And it doesn't mean that it can't be salvaged, but this is what they're showing us to acknowledge here. You may have pushed too far. Why? Okay. So the Ten of Swords, this person feels defeated. I feel like you feel defeated too. I feel like you're like, I can't win. I just heard I can't win. I feel like you're like, you keep trying to be victorious in this connection, but like in turn, you're just pushing this person away to take action. And it may be passionately, again, fire energy here. So be very cautious if this person has a tendency to get violent. I don't know why that keeps coming up, but if this person has a tendency to get violent, you need to be very careful in how you approach them from this point forward, okay? But there is, Spirit is kind of trying to acknowledge here that, like, what you see as your dream and your wish may not exactly always be what reality is regarding the situation. So be very cautious that you're not dreaming about something too much and trying to assert your energy over this be too much, because honestly I feel like this person is either getting to the point where they're defeated. You feel defeated because you feel like they are, possibly in a third party situation, or possibly like, there's someone else in the mix, or they are moving on to someone else, and that's why they're, rejecting your love here. I don't know if there's another person. I'm not really seeing that. But I do see the Page of Wands here, so it's very possible that they have passion for someone else and they are leaving this in connection you feel that is infinite here because they're defeated. It's over, it's done, they're looking upon a new horizon because all of the things that you've said and, actions that have been taken, thoughts that have been implanted about their worth are pushing them beyond this connection. And the same for you. I mean, like, you've established this worth of yourself that you feel like, even though this person may feel something for someone else and may be rejecting your offer, you're still feeling attached to them, and it's leaving you feeling defeated, and it makes you feel like you're not good enough, right? But you are good enough for the right person, Cancer. You are good enough for the right person. But I feel like right now, I feel like you have this tendency, and please take this with a grain of salt. It's not me attacking you. This is, I just have to give what they're saying. And there's this tendency to attach yourselves to people that neglect what you truly need. Okay? And you see the wrong people as the manifestation of your dream and your wish. And you need to be careful in that energy, Cancer. Because this defeat is actually a victory, is what they're stating. But be cautious that you're not holding on too tight with the Four of Pentacles. This is about holding something close, but also guarding yourself at the same time, because that's not energy that you really want. You want someone who's going to truly embrace your love. You want someone who's going to truly embrace your love. You want the Mother of Cups. Sorry, these all fell out. I'm just going to go through them. You want someone that's going to all of this energy, Cancer, repeatedly makes you sad because you do want to be victorious. You do want to have someone who takes action towards you and nourishes you while you're in your cocoon, growing into your highest self and developing into your highest, most beautiful self. That is what you want with someone, but you're kind of guarded to the right people and holding on to the wrong people here with this Four of Pentacles. It's like when the right people who would actually do this for you come in and show you the affection, um, you shrug them off. And when the wrong people come in, you hold on to them because you're afraid of them leaving you. And it's about victory. It's about winning. It's about victory because you feel like that person is everything that you wanted. But it's like an illusion here with this manifestation of the dream, because those people are rejecting your energy, and it's almost like you're constantly chasing. And I feel you're exhausted. I feel like, wow, we're going really long on this, but I feel like this you need more time than other people right now. Um, but I feel like you're exhausted, guys. I really do. I feel like you're so exhausted and defeated because you're like, I just want to be with this person. But they don't want that anymore. Um, is what I'm feeling, especially with the Tower, the Ten of, like, it's going to be done, and there's going to be some harsh communication, I feel, that leaves you feeling extremely defeated, and you're going to be sad. You're kind of in this. I feel like why this is all happening is because you feel very sad in love. I feel that you really, really want love, but you may not understand what love looks like, what true love looks like here. So it's like you associate these people that don't value you and don't treat you with the love that you deserve as being the manifestation of your dream and your wish. It's like they're everything you ever wanted. Well, maybe you need to ask yourself, like, is it, like, are you drawn to this because you are I don't know. Because I see here the Daughter of Cups energy. It's like you have this radiance within you. You have this beauty within your shadow, but you don't let anyone else see it, right? But the sun is constantly trying to illuminate this rainbow for you, the beauty within yourself, like the divine energy. The sun is trying to illuminate, you know, where your beauty lies, and that's within yourself, within your shadow. But it's like when you come forward to people, I don't feel like you necessarily understand your worth and you necessarily understand how to offer your love. It's like you come into this energy of like micromanagement and trying to control, and it's pushing people away. And with this Nine of Cups energy, Cancer, it's like it's not that you mean anything wrong. You do genuinely love this person, but I feel like in loving people, you are seeking out people that hurt you. And I don't know if that's something you've been conditioned to feel, you know, like if you've been conditioned to feel that energy. I'm going to pull a few more. What I need to see for Cancer. Okay, so we have the Hanged Man, the Two of Wands, and the Six of Swords. All right, so we have two cards here that are speaking about seeing things from a greater perspective, right? We have the Hanged Man. It's new perspectives on things, enlightenment through new perspective. And then we have this Two of Wands here. Well, the Two of Wands is about making a decision But in the Two of Wands, what's really interesting is in like other tarot decks, it actually shows like a man holding a wand, and then there's a fixed one on the side of him that he's not holding on to, and then he's holding the world in the palm of his hands. I feel like this is about you taking action to understand that you possess so much radiance and beauty, and it's about your self worth here. Like, you are worth so much more, Cancer, than someone who doesn't love you back and appreciate you the way that you deserve to be appreciated, because you have this beautiful light within you. And I feel like this is about moving on from the energy here with the Six of Swords, moving on from that energy of not knowing your worth after you gain some perspective. I feel like they want you to go inward right now and really look at why you chase these people, and why, or like why you feel like they're going to leave you. And maybe that's your intuition. Maybe it's your intuition you telling you that, yeah, this person's just not feeling it and they have some other interest elsewhere. And it leaves you in this I don't know what to do energy, which scares you, and then you try to like lock them down. But this Two of Wands, Cancer, it's about knowing your own worth, seeing everything from the bigger picture. And I feel like Spirit is trying to guide you. So, like, the Six of Swords, normally it's people like rowing away in a boat to calmer emotions, right? Well, we see like the rainstorm here, right? Well, the rain is falling on top of these swords, these six swords, which are communication. And it's like everything's kind of like murky and all emotional and overly emotional and, difficult at this point. But Spirit is saying, like, we're trying to illuminate this for you so that you can communicate clearly moving forward. But you just have to look up and you will see the rainbow. So you have to acknowledge Spirit, is what they're saying. You have to acknowledge the divine guidance that's coming in, and they'll illuminate the beauty within yourself, the beauty within your connections, the beauty within life, because they do feel that you're deserving, and everyone is deserving. You know you're deserving. That's what frustrates you about this. You do know that you're deserving. You do know that, like, you deserve a healthy, loving connection. But the matter of the issue is, right now you allow people in your energy that don't see you for all that you are. Okay? And it's not necessarily that they don't, like, I don't think these types of people are going to see you for all that you are, because what you are is not what they want here. With this Four of Cups, it's like your love is not what they need. Um, and that forces them to take action elsewhere. And I don't doubt that you are a very loving person at all. You guys are very loving people. You're water energy. I mean, you guys are nurturing and loving. But I feel like these people that you choose are very smothered by your energy. You need to find someone who vibrates on the same frequency of love that you do, where, you know, it's all about the emotion. Because I feel like this person's priorities are a little different. They may be more focused on passion than emotion, or they may be more focused on, I don't know, whatever it is they're focused on. But it doesn't matter, because this is about you reflecting. But I think the biggest message they're trying to say here is see things from higher perspectives, acknowledge your worth, what we're trying to show you. Look to us for help and support, and we will illuminate your life in beauty. But you have to make the decision to know your own worth and hold that you hold the world within the palm of your hands. So it's about being whole and complete within yourself before you can come forward to a loving situation right now. Okay? So, like, the problem is you don't know your worth. You know the other person's worth, Cancer, but you don't know your own worth. So when you are, in that energy of loving someone and not knowing your own worth, you tend to trap them, right? Because you're afraid, because you don't value your own self. And Spirit is saying it is time to know your own worth. it is time to know your own value and walk away from the people that, don't value you in that way, and move toward people who do match your loving vibration, because you know your worth and you know what you bring to the table, and look for someone who brings something similar to the table, who brings that love that you need, because those are the ones who are going to help you to feel the happiest and feel radiant within your own energy. Anyway, this is what I have for you, Cancer. I apologize. I know part of this reading was a little rough. And it is a rough message, but sometimes we do get rough messages that help us to know how we can correct things and how we can find the true love that we seek, or to restore connections. I do not feel that for many of you, you will be restoring this connection. I feel like for those of you who do, it will continue to be dramatic. Like, you'll have repetitive tower moments here. Just be very cautious. Make sure that you're always open, honest, and loving and truthful within your communication and how you handle situations as well with that Ace of Swords. You know, coming from the heart is really a good place to communicate. Open, honest, respectful, loving, mature communication is a really good place and a really good way that you can, express your true feelings. Because your opinions and your feelings are valid for the right people. And never forget that. If you are feeling like your opinions and true feelings aren't valid for someone, they are not your person, and you deserve so much better. Anyway, this is what I have for you, Cancer. I love you guys. I wish you guys the best. Again, I know this was difficult at points, but I do see this as a really good thing, because I feel like once you are able to gain this perspective, I feel energy coming in fast for you. And with your readings, I know there's been someone waiting in your past few readings regarding love. So I know there's someone waiting. I feel like this is, you have to make a decision about your self-worth first. And as soon as you do, I feel like that person's going to be like, right there. They're going to be like, yep, once they see that you know your worth. It might take them a few weeks or a month or whatever, but I feel like as soon as you are standing in your own power and knowing your own worth and knowing, what you truly deserve from connections, that person who's been waiting and holding all those cups for you in those other readings is going to be right there. They're like, yep, now you're ready. Anyway, I love you guys. I'm going to send you tons of positive healing energy toward this, toward knowing your own value and knowing what you bring to the table, and not feeling like you have to, hold on so tightly to people that, are rejecting you. That's not okay, and it's not worth your time. You deserve so much better. Anyway, I love you guys. Have a great week. I will see you soon.